Hello friends, welcome to my channel Atomic Bubble. And today we are going to discuss about smart contracts. So let's get started. So basically a smart contract is a piece of code written by a programmer with lot of if-else condition. For example, if the number is equal to 10 and if condition mention that number is greater than 0, then the code within this if block will get executed. If the condition is number is less than 0, then the code after the if block will get executed. So this is how smart contracts are written. So let's see what smart contracts are. So smart contracts are self-executing line of code with the terms of an agreement between buyer and seller automatically verified and executed via computer network. Smart contracts permit trusted transactions and agreements to be carried out among anonymous parties without the need of for a central authority, legal system, or external enforcement mechanism. For example, in traditional contract, if you are going to do any kind of transaction like transferring money, then you will need a third party like a bank. But in smart contracts, you don't need such kind of third party. All the agreement conditions are get executed automatically by a piece of code written in a smart contract. Smart contracts deployed to blockchain renders transaction traceable, transparent, and irreversible. So these smart contracts are deployed on the blockchain, and whatever transactions happen over there are traceable, transparent, and irreversible. Also, once a smart contract gets deployed on a blockchain, that also becomes irreversible. So if that contract has any kind of bug, then you will have to introduce a new contract and mention all the users to refer to the new contract rather than using the old contract. So that's how smart contracts are irreversible. Smart contracts are written in a language called Solidity, which is an object-oriented programming language created by the Ethereum network team. So let's see how does a smart contract works. For example, if there is a predefined contract which has been agreed by the party involved, that contract will get executed whenever there is an event occur. For example, money received or money transfer, that could be an event, and based on that event, that contract will get executed, and whatever settlement are mentioned over there, those will be done quickly and efficiently. Let's try to see it by an example. So let's see an example where Tom wants to send money to Victor. Tom uses blockchain as a platform to execute this entire transaction. This transaction is recorded in the blockchain, and every party in the network is notified of this transaction. The transaction gets approved if everything is fine by the nodes which are present in a blockchain network. Only then wallet initialization and transfer of money will happen, and in the end Victor will get its money. So all these activities are getting controlled by smart contracts. So this is one of the example of a smart contract where money gets transferred from one user to another. Let's see one more example of house selling or buying. For example, Bob wants to sell his house and John wants to buy the house. So what they will use a smart contract for this activity and submit their relevant documents or money to the smart contract. For example, Bob will submit all the property papers in digital form to a smart contract, and John will submit the amount of that house to the smart contracts in the form of coins. It could be Ethereum, it could be Bitcoin, or stable coins. Whenever that event will occur, smart contract will start distribution of the assets. It will automatically do the clearing and settlement of your documents and the money, and John will get his house and the Bob will receive the money. So all this activity will get monitored or get executed by smart contracts automatically without the need of third party like brokers or lawyer or any other third party. So these are few practical applications of the smart contracts like supply chain management, financial services and insurance, automated payments, mortgage transaction, contracts, real estate, employment contracts, and many more. So you can create smart contracts on many of the practical applications that are in use. So let's see few important feature of the smart contracts. First one is autonomy. So you are the one making agreement. So there is no need of a broker, lawyer, or third party. So smart contracts are autonomous. Trust. Your documents are encrypted on a shared ledger, so they are secured and there are backup copies of your documents, so there is a no chance of data loss. Also, the smart contracts saves your money since they knock out the presence of an intermediary and all agreements or the transaction gets executed automatically. Also, the smart contracts are very accurate, they are faster and cheaper, and also they avoid the manual filling out of forms and any other activities which are where is the chances of human errors. So that activities are get removed by the smart contracts. That's why smart contracts are very accurate. So let's discuss the basic difference between traditional contracts and smart contracts. In traditional contracts, human intervention is needed for verification, but in smart contracts, everything is automated and triggered based on the real life events. Banks or financial institutions are involved as a third party, but there is no middleman in smart contracts. Traditional contracts are centralized, there is a risk of data privacy leaks. Smart contracts are decentralized on the blockchain, so they are secured. Traditional contracts are very slow in reconciliation process, takes a lot of time for verification. In smart contracts, no additional time required for reconciliation, processing fund management, everything happens automatically. Traditional contracts are costly as the bank charges very high for their services, but smart contracts are cost efficient. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like the content of my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.